Okay, today we're cooking a little small bird called quail, and I love quail, but it's gotta be cooked right. We're gonna serve that with some crispy potato rosti, apple cider, some maple syrup. You'll love it. Okay, so cooking quail. Usually if you're not comfortable deboning a quail, go to your butcher, get it semi-deboned. So the legs are still attached, but all the cartilage from the breast has been removed, which makes it easier to cook for us. One thing to keep in mind, we're not trying to heavily sear this quail because we have maple. We don't want the maple to burn, so just a nice neutral heat to start with. Now that the quail's cooking, notice that we have it skin side down. That's where we want to get a lot of caramelization on that side. I got that beautiful color that I'm looking for there. I've got my oven preheated, 400 degrees, no more than 5 minutes, and we're gonna pull that quail out and finish this whole dish up. While the quail's in the oven, I'm gonna show you how to make a rosti potato. Mucho respeto when it comes to using a mandolin. If you've never used one before, please read up and know what you're doing. It's a razor sharp blade. Look at that, they just fall right out, each and every one. One of the things I always look for quail, look at right here, just where the meat's pulling away from the bone a little bit. That's a key that the quail is perfectly cooked. We can allow that to sit and rest for 3 to 4 minutes while we make our potatoes here. One thing you want to do is if there's any moisture in your potatoes, try to squeeze that out. This potato seems to be okay, so into our bowl it goes. The reason we don't want moisture is when that goes into the hot pan after, we don't want that oil to spit back with us with the moisture of the potato. Now, if you're cooking this and you're finding that the potato has soaked up a lot of the oil and might be sticking a little bit, don't be afraid just to add a little bit to those parts. Because keep in mind, oil is what's gonna make the potato crispy. Awesome, see what that high heat does for us? It gets the potato released from the pan. It's moving back and forth, just what I want. There's some nice brown edges, and we're ready to flip that potato. And look at that, that is exactly what we want. And now we're gonna work at getting the other side nice and crispy. And don't forget those great little drippings we have from the quail, which can just go right over top and drizzle that right around. Okay everyone, I know there was a little more technique involved in this one today, but it's well worth it. Oh, and remember one thing, don't use that cheap maple syrup on this dish. Use the good stuff, okay? And you'll have good quail.